Yo, doggy, how you doing today? We're back again, guys. I'm using Azra today. Could use any of the heroes if we want to, but I'm feeling her, man. She's so good. And look at that, look at those eyes, man. Prettiest blue eyes I've ever seen, right? We're still gonna continue on with no extra star upgrade things, whatever they're called, and we're playing on Impossible for you guys on Bolger's Throne. So the hardest part of this one is definitely going to be the boss. Bolger himself, having to deal with that robotic maniac over there, is gonna be tough. But we can make it happen here, guys. So, first thing we got coming out over here is, of course, Tinbeard Gunmans and Warhammer Guards. So, you guys know, I've got to start off with my favorite tower. We've got to go for Mausoleum over here. It's actually not even a choice. We're going to go for a double Mausoleum. The reason I want to put him here is because I believe that I can hit basically guys in all areas over here. So, even though I don't really have too much stalling power at this point, I believe that that will be enough power. It's only sad because right now this guy does 5 to 8 damage per shot. I mean, just looking at this guy, it's 13 to 20, more than double, you know, for that small increase in cost of the tower here. So, Annihilation so far. Basically, we do have to send out the next waves very, very early. The entire game, by the way, not just like right now. The entire game, at least we're going to try for it. So we got a couple guys piled up right here. We're going to poison them, and we're going to send out the next wave. A little bit of extra gold right there. A little bit of extra gold always helps out. And the nice thing is, we did such a perfect job there. We're going to get back our poison already again. But we'd like to save it, if at all possible. We'd love to save it. Well, we got those. We got 3 of these guys piled up. We're going to soul crush them. Believe it or not, the soul crushers are actually worse than all this junk. So, ooh, that was kind of a bad poison. Oh, no, it was perfect poison. Never mind, I lied. But I didn't see what was coming out. I didn't look. So, hopefully that doesn't cost us the game. Hopefully it does not. Anyways, what I wanted to do is I wanted to get at least 2 towers to make sure that I'm not going to have a random guy sneak through. So I'm going to get a quick Orcs Warrior Den down here. In the very corner, we're going to push them up as far as we can, though. And then we're just doing very similar over here as well. We're going to go for another... I think we're going to do it over here. Yeah, we're going to do the Orcs Warrior Den. Yeah, we're going to do it right here. And we're going to put them all the way up over here this time. Now, the reason why I want to do it on the right side over here, instead of over here, I was thinking maybe over here might be good enough. So anyways, we're just going to go to the next wave right away. The reason why I want to do it over here is because if you actually look at where all of your mausoleums can reach so far, you can basically reach right into the middle of where the orcs are. Now, don't forget that the orcs are going to run forward every single time. They're going to run forward. So all you got to do is just... go to town on these things, you know? You're going to very, very easily be able to hit with your mausoleum while still being in range of the orcs, while still having stalling power over here. So we got a couple people coming in here, but they're not strong. At least not strong against a 4th tier mage tower. We're basically one-hit killing at this point. One-hit kill, one shot with Azra, or hopefully one other shot with a mausoleum shot, and you take these guys down. Now, I always am starting off with mausoleums these days because all these guys in the beginning part of the game don't have anything, or don't have any magic resistance. So, like, there's really no point to go for Shadow Archers and stuff. Like, it doesn't make any sense to build Shadow Archers. But that is one of my tower choices that we have for later, so we definitely have to keep that in mind at least a little bit. But I think number 1 on the list, guys, definitely get at least 2 4th tier mausoleums going. You can start upgrading them a little bit further if you feel like it, but without the extra upgrades, going for standard 4th tier seems to be slightly more efficient. If you don't have, or if you do have the upgrades, though, that is wrong. Then you should actually just stick with the normal upgrade. Get your gargoyles flowing, get your extra possession action, get your extra spectral communion and all that junk. So we're just going to poison this guy, we're going to soul crush this guy, and we're going to go on to the next wave. Sulfur Alchemist coming on the right side over here this time now. So these guys are going to have magic resistance, by the way. So even though there's a lot of guys piled up over on the left, I could easily poison them. I'm actually not going to use it because I'm going to use Azra over here, and we're going to shoot the crap out of these guys. Shoot them up, baby. Let the mage towers actually do the stuff that they can do to normal guys. You know? And we got her in a nice position over here. She can even shoot these guys. They can't even shoot her. That's kind of awesome. There's a Geomancer coming out here, too. Now, that's going to be a Geomancer on top of Alchemist, most likely. So we definitely have to watch out for that. Alright, two Sulfur Alchemists here. Let's see if we can kill him. No, I don't want you to hand attack. No. She was about to poison, too. I don't know if that was worth it or not. But here we go. We got 3 guys piled up. Let's poison. I only hit 2. Good enough. Let's Soul Crush, and let's go to the next wave here. We got a bunch of random crap coming out here. And actually, a pretty early MK9 coming in against us. Don't forget, this guy does have the magic resistance, and not just a little bit, a high magic resistance. So you have to use Azra or one of the other guys to defend. So anyways, we got some of these random mofos coming in here, so we're going to get an extra Orc Warrior's Den in the bottom. Use Azra to clean them up. You know, basically just put them wherever these guys are going to end up popping out of the ground, you know? So, ooh. I think we're okay. Second, 14 Mausoleum. There we go, baby. There we go. Alright, and as we can push her up just a little bit, we're going to go for a quick Soul Crusher. That actually worked out pretty well somehow. I don't know how it did, but it did. It was more powerful than I thought it was going to be. And this stupid engineer is going to try and revive people, but it's not going to happen. And there's the MK9, so we're going to see if we've got the poison here. I don't know if we do. I'm talking about the one-hit shot poison. There we go. Poison her blade, and let her slide on back. If you use her properly, she ends up being very, very powerful. So we got 42 Dwarf Bruisers coming out over there. We got 42 Dwarf Bruisers coming out over there. Basically, it's going to be a little crazy, guys. A little bit crazy. We're going to for sure have to go for something extra. And I'm thinking right now we're going to go for a Dark Knights. Just put Azra kind of behind here. We're going to hope that the Mausoleum takes down most of them. I mean, there's 84 coming out. But you don't need to... You don't need to artillery. You know, I think a lot of people think that you need artillery for some reason. You don't need to. Now, one other tower that I'm going to get over here. It might seem like a stupid spot, but I believe in it. I believe in this spot right here. It's another Mausoleum. We're going kind of hard on these things, guys. Again, magic. I know it seems stupid to go like all this magic, but if you're playing Impossible with all of those upgrades, you got to play efficiently, and this is the efficient way to play. So we're going to go for another one of these guys, and the main reason why I want to put him here is because we've got Bolter right there. So as soon as he pops into existence, bam, 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 he's going to get sprayed with a crap ton of magic over here. Then I also want to try and stall for a little bit. So I'm going to try and use Azra, a combination of reinforcements, and maybe even start upgrading my random orcs throughout the game. And kind of keep these guys piled up, because these guys can move to the other side too, you know, if you want to. So, as long as you save up a little bit of money, just upgrading your orcs, and then waiting, and then upgrading your orcs, and then waiting, and upgrading your orcs again, to keep a consistent, constant flow of non-stop orcs coming out against them, you know? As long as you're willing to wait it out a little bit. Here we go. We finally have a decent group of guys coming here, so we're going to just Soul Crush one side, poison the other, Chomp Bots and Smoke Grid Engineers there, and we got some Cyclopters coming out over there. I didn't even see what's coming on the left, but I'm going to assume that I've got enough power for that. So here we go. Sadly, Mausoleum, not in range right there, so we're going to go for... Crap, Chris. Are you going to do it, man? No, we're finally going to switch it over, guys. We're going to go for at least a little bit of a mixture here. We don't need to go crazy with it. Just a little bit. Alright, shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him, man. That's what you need to do. Always shoot him. Surprisingly, these guys are kind of strong against me. So we're going to go for, of course, a high-level Shadow Archer here. We got a couple of guys piled up over there. We're going to poison them. Oh, man. What are you doing, man? Get her out of there. So there we go. We have to pull off a little bit of something, and we might lose a life here. We do lose a life. We lose 2 lives. Oh, no! So round 18 was definitely the struggle-licious life for us, guys. Oh, my God. The struggle round. Struggle button. But we still can survive if we don't lose a single more life for the rest of the game. I'm surprised, though. I thought I had it over there. And then all of a sudden, boom, boom, boom. They just destroy us right there. That's very upsetting. So anyways, we're going to move Azra back again near the miners back here. We've got a bunch of Sulfur Alchemists over here. Don't forget, Sulfur Alchemists are a huge pain in the butt for us because we have very little attack damage right now. It's all in the mages. So this is probably going to be... I know it's sad, but like Wave 9 was really the hard round for us, but Wave 10 is supposed to be more difficult, you know? At least based on our defense. Maybe I overkilled on the left a little bit. Maybe that's the problem here. Alright, oh, baby. Woo! This is how you gotta do it, man. This is how you gotta make it fun. Now, I'm not saying that impossible with no upgrades is impossible to go no lives lost. I screwed up, you know? Obviously, I didn't do something right here. So we got 2 MK9s coming in. Alright, let's go for... Let's go for another mausoleum here, guys. I know, it's stupid, but I think it's the best thing for me. So you know what? Let's have her insta kill this guy or insta poison him for the death. Over time, eventually we will kill him. The chomp bots seem to be the biggest issue for us. We got 3 more guys over here. Let's drop that in and see if we can get a poison on 3 guys here. We do. Azra's about to die though. Let's get her out of there. Get her out of there. Oh, this mofo's reviving it. The MK9 comes back to life. No! No! It's not what I wanted to have happen. He's reviving everybody. We got to get some reinforcements on this thing. He's still reviving chomp bots and stuff right now. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We got a lot of money to work with right now, though. Let's get another one of these guys up. I'm thinking maybe going for some gargoyles pretty soon because our stalling power isn't all that good at this point. I wanted to get some gargoyles for later, but it might just be time. So we got some Cyclopters and a random crab coming on the right there. Let's get this guy first.
Darkest night.
Alright. And then quarry workers and geomancers kind of combined together, though.
Dark necessities.
Alright. So actually, let's let them walk into my towers here. So don't forget, MK9s have an extreme amount of armor. So that's why they end up being at least a little bit troublesome. So I definitely need more money spent over here on the right. All right, let's get the crow's nest here, and then we're gonna move Azra down here for the quarry miners. We're gonna poison just poison these guys real quick. Get them out of here. Knock them out of the position.
Dark necessities.
And this Raven. 4 damage. I don't know, it just doesn't seem like enough. It's okay, but I just feel like I want more. Alright, so the quarry workers are basically doing nothing at this point. They are complete and utter garbage. In fact, my orcs are actually stalling some of these quarry workers in a really nice spot, letting my Shadow Archer kill most of them. So it's not even really necessary for Azra to be back here at this point. Bam, bam, bam. Let's go, Mr. Crow. Let's go, Mr. Raven. Did you ever notice what's the difference between a crow and a raven? Is a raven bigger than a crow? Are they different species? I tried looking it up one time and I never found out the actual answer here. So anyways, we got 3 more rounds to go before we've got to fight the boss, the big boy. Geomancers, gunmans, warhammers. Same thing over here. All right. Good combination of straight up death. So we're to hold off on the gargoyles though, because I'm worried about these geomancers. That's my main concern. But if we get a decent jumble up, let's poison them right from the get-go. You get a lot of money right here. Let's go for this. We're gonna get the Spectral Communion. Might be a little bit of overkill here, but I think it's gonna be worth it, especially when that boss comes out, baby. Especially when that boss comes out. Oh, yeah. All right, we're going to go for another one, I think. There we go. We got a bunch of Geomancers again. Let's soul crush them over here. Boom, boom, boom. We don't get that much damage on them, though. That kind of sucks, actually. Here we go. The orcs actually got to get out of the way. Move. Get out the way. All right, we're doing an okay job. Definitely a little tricky for us, but we actually do a good job, actually. With all that magic right there, man. Woo! Wonderful. The Raven. The Raven's going to town. Oh, yeah. All right, so this is wave 14. Again, we're going to go for a 4th here right here. I'm going to go for one more. All right, let's pop these guys up here real quick. Inside of the range of the Shadow Archer, hopefully. That's our only attack damage here. And that's why I went for at least a little bit of a mix-up, a little bit of a mash-up here. Sometimes I do overkill it. Tried not to overkill it too much. And it might be gargoyle time. Alright, let's get some gargoyle action in here. We're going to do a random gargoyle kind of all over the place. We've got some geomancers coming in here. MK9s, jump bots. No geomancers. So we're just going to set the next wave. Move the gargoyles and the choke point here. We're ready to go, though. Let's see how many insta-kills we can get on these MK9s, though. As long as we get a poison here and there, I'm happy, dude. Don't forget, her regular attacks are pretty strong, too, especially when she uses her random abilities like that thing. Like, we just did over 250 damage to this guy. Oh, no, they're reviving them. They're reviving the MK9s. Get out of here. Get out of here. I can't handle it. So, anyways, what I'm realizing is the chomp bots are a little bit too strong for us. So, we gotta do something about them in the middle part of the game here. We got a nice jumble of people again. We're gonna soul crush them in the middle. And, I think we have enough damage at this point now. We're going to get some more gargoyles. Stun him in, stall him in there. Uh-oh. The king, he's getting ready to come out. He knows what's about to happen. So let's get another Spectral Communion right here. Boom, boom. If you're going to get one, you always get two. At least in my opinion. You always get two if you're going for it. So you're going to get that big damage when you really need it. Anyways, I think we're going to go for the poison on this guy again. Let's see if we can get it. Bam, poison him. Automatic death. Move Azra down to the location that we need her. And we're basically ready to go. Come on, boys. Bring it. Bring it. I'm ready to start the fight. We're going to move our gargoyles into position here. Here we go. Bolger, the Golden King. All right, let's go for another Special Communion. I shouldn't have done that. I should have saved my money. Alright, we're going to move, I guess we got to keep these guys up here for now. Alright, so the king. Let's get some poison going on in here pretty soon. Don't forget, this is on Impossible, so he's going to have a whopping 8,750 health right here, with MK9s coming in right behind him, too. Don't forget about that. Yo, he's going to take down Azra with those beastly boosts right there. Alright, I soul crushed out of Frady Catism on the bottom right there. The gargoyles are... I don't even know if they're tanking all that well. They're doing an okay job. She's back. She's back in action. Alright, Bolger's still alive, though. We're going to have to move these Dark Knights over here now. We're going to move these guys over here now. Oh, no! What was she down to? 37 health. Oh, my God. Alright, Dark Knights. One at a time, boys. One at a time. Alright, this is how we're going to do it, though. As soon as he kills the orcs, we just go, boop, get some more. Oh, he's going to kill my orcs. Oh, no. Oh, this sucks, except I can buy more. And then, oh, no, he's going to kill my orcs. What am I going to do? Let's poison him to death. Kashizzle snaps. Snap that bizzle pop right there. And we get the king destroyed. Yeah, son. We've done it. Greedy little leeches. After the gold, they think this shiny soft metal is real power. Nowadays, everybody is calling themselves kings, including that bulky brute from the north. But I shall see that issue properly attended to. Wonderful. Anyways, there you guys go. That's the entire Dwarven Kingdom right there. We took down the freaking king of the Dwarven Kingdom. There's another 5 levels to go in the Winterland, and there's another only 5 levels to go in this land. So I'm kind of excited to show you these levels. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to try and do the entirety of the game without any of these powers. If I ever get stuck, if I ever finally I'm just cave in and screw it, guys, I can't do it, man, I'll let you guys know, and I'll show you which upgrades I get. I'm most likely going to just do all of the upgrades on the left here, just upgrade all the towers. You know, maybe even just this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. That would be it. I feel like because mostly this one is just fairly important, you know? It's like you're saving hundreds, if not thousands of dollars per game. So, it's kind of important. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed, press that like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't. And of course, have a super duper delicious day.